You're watching the Sports and Political channel of LB. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share these videos on your social media platforms. Let's get down to business. So on this particular video, we're going to talk about Jesse Lee Peterson. Now, for those of you that may not be aware of this individual, this dude is a coon to the 10th power. Okay? Now, outside of the fact that he is a sellout who trashes the black community for money, this guy is also a preacher out in Los Angeles, California, right? Preacher man hustle, right? Anything to get his grift on, right? Your heart might belong to God, but your wallet and your ass belong to me. Now, this conservative extreme right wing nut also has a forum called the Manosphere, right? And in this, Jesse Lee Peterson would rail against people who perform the lifestyle of homosexuality. Like he was a, really staunchly against it. So if rules were cruel and unusual irony, that the man who rails against people who engages in a homosexual lifestyle also be the same guy that has allegations of engaging of this homosexual lifestyle that he rails against. The prime definition of a hypocrite. In the hyper masculine right wing internet community known as the Manosphere, few figures loom larger than Jesse Lee Peterson. The LA based pastor and online radio host has become a star in conservative media, in part for his demands that men and women could return to his unorthodox version of traditional gender norms. Peterson's idea about gender can be eccentric, even by the standards of his compatriots, with Peterson claiming that a woman who orgasms during sex is somehow becoming a man, a practice he frowns upon. What? What? What are you talking about? A woman who orgasms during sex is all of a sudden becoming a man? Really? Look, Jesse Lee, right? Look here, messy Jesse. You know, I've got some ass. I got a lot of ass in my day. I'm not out here promoting promiscuity and all that, right? But in all my sexual encounters and all the times I made a woman orgasm, guess what hasn't happened? Jesse Lee, right? Guess what hasn't happened? All of a sudden, the woman who orgasmed then all of a sudden grow a dick. So what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Now, I should have prefaced this video by saying this could contain graphic language that may not be suitable for children. It may contain sexual content that may not be suitable for children in sensitive ears. You must be 18 years of age or older to witness the content on this video. But Jesse Lee, what in the devil would possess you to say something like that? And then on top of that, right, which is the most important thing, why are you out here being a hypocrite, preacher man hustle? Why are you out here being a hypocrite? You out here railing against people who engage in homosexual activity, and yet you're engaging in homosexual activity. Several men has came out and spoken out against Jesse Lee Peterson. Several men have alleged that they have engaged in the same lifestyle that Jesse Lee Peterson has railed against. That's right. This man out here being a flaming hypocrite. But hey, what is it about being a right wing nut without being a hypocrite? We see this scenario play out in a similar fashion, but in a different twist of hypocrisy. Now, another conservative right wing nut is Candace Owens, right? 2007, she sued this college that she went to for for the college being racist and being discriminatory against her, right? Because she's black. Then, throughout time and evolution, when Candace Owens got a few dollars in her pocket and a little bit of notoriety on the internet, then she comes out and says that America doesn't have racism. So, what is a conservative right wing nut without being a flaming hypocrite in the process? Peterson has also emerged as one of the right wing nuts' most vocal anti gay figures. He claimed that people who march in gay parades are the children of Satan and that radical homosexuals are evil. He's become a regular sparring partner for progressive YouTube personalities, telling online personalities that he didn't understand why debating his partner was openly bisexual. He don't understand the purpose of putting that out there. People are going to judge you. People are going to look down on you. Well, people judge you based on many things, Jesse Lee. It's not that you're being gay or you're living a certain life of celibacy and all that. People judge you regardless. If you take a job that a lot of people don't think you should be doing, they judge you. If you wear a certain outfit that a lot of people don't like, they judge you. Or if they do like it, they judge you. Or if they like it, they judge you. Right? People going to judge you regardless. What are you talking about? How can you sit up there on these conservative right wing media outlets and say that America is a free country, and yet through the media, bootlicks like you, right? Legislature from the Republicans, the Federalist Society appointing selecting these Supreme Court judges to give to the president, and then the president makes his choices. How can y'all sit up there and try to control how people should live their life and yet proclaim this is a free country? But if anyone talk about y'all or anyone threaten y'all, then y'all the first one to rail about, oh, they trying to take my freedom away, and this country's about life and liberty, and you have no right to infringe upon my liberty. Because was the right wing nut talking point? The biggest one is the Second Amendment, right? Now I'm gonna do a video about that in the near future, and we're gonna talk about how the Second Amendment, when it first got enacted, don't was designed to put the screws to black people because black people were, getting involved in uprisings and they wanted to quell the uprisings. But not to get too far off the topic, right? Jesse Lee Peterson is a flaming hypocrite. Black Manta 777, salute to you, bro. Good morning. This man is a staunch, flaming hypocrite. He sit up there and rail and pretty much destroy anybody who engages in homosexuality. Meanwhile, he's engaging in homosexuality. Several of Peterson's one time friends alleged that the pastor's own personal life is rife with gay sexual relationships. But yeah, because what you do in the dark comes out in the light. Two of Peterson's former male associates came out in June with on-the-record interviews saying that they engaged in sexual activities with him, while other men say he's propositioned them. These allegations about the pastor, who in public is staunchly heterosexual, have ripped like an earthquake through the manosphere, prompting some of Peterson's allies to abandon him and prompting one manosphere conference to ban him. So the same people that he put on his Scrappy Doo cape for, right? The same people he would defend. The same people that he would put on his little sideshow for and trashing the black community now is turning their back on him. How does it feel? Right? You flaming hypocrite. You secret flaming hot Cheeto. Yeah, because you were heterosexual in public, but in private, yeah, you're like a little bussy in private. Oh, John Boxon, go subscribe to this man right here. John Boxon, pound for pound, the best. Salute to you, brother. I appreciate you for being up in here. Go if you want to know boxing, right? This man is a boxing savant. If you want to know everything that's going on in boxing, subscribe to this brother right here. John Boxon, pound for pound, the best. This man is a savant in the sport of boxing. And that's where I get all my boxing content from. So go subscribe to this brother right here. But back to the regular schedule program. You say I remember Secret Lovers? Hell yeah, I remember that song, Secret Lovers from Atlantic Star. Secret Lovers, yeah, that's what we are. Try so hard to hide the way we feel. That's right. That's this man right here, Jesse Lee Peterson, man. This man right here. He out here railing against folks who engage in homosexual lifestyle. Meanwhile, you got all these dudes out here coming out saying that, yeah, we had sex and yeah, he tried to proposition me for sex. Now, for to be a preacher, right? You're supposed to have values. Your lifestyle's supposed to be congruent with the stuff you telling people on Sunday or during Bible study. You're not supposed to be a flaming hypocrite, right? Let's continue on. Patrick Rooney, one of the men who claims to have a sexual relationship with Peterson, said that he is very sorry to have Jesse's situation damage the conservative movement. No, it ain't damage conservative movement, it just damaged him. This is not the first time this manosphere has been rolled by controversy in the past year. In December 2021, a manosphere influencer goes by the alias Jack Murphy was outed for filming himself in an outlandish series of online porn videos, prompting his one-time allies to turn on him. That same month, a manosphere influencer murdered 5 people in a Denver rampage before being fatally shot by cops. In April, a Romanian law enforcement raided the home of a prominent British manosphere figure as a part of a human trafficking investigation. These allegations against Peterson broke into the public view in June when Church Militant, a radical right-wing Catholic website, once hosted by hate figure Milo Yiannopoulos, released a nearly 30-minute investigation into Peterson called Amazing Disgrace. In the video, a church militant reporter interviewed 2 men who alleged having sexual contact with Peterson, as well as a man who said Peterson had propositioned them. The video prominently features Rooney, who frequently appeared on TV and online shows with Peterson for decades. Peterson, who was black, well, that's an understatement. We don't claim him, but yeah, he's black. He has black skin, okay? Because all skin folks ain't kin folks. Once praised Rooney on the show as one of the smartest white men on his side of heaven. You call that heaven? I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Man. If you call that heaven, then what is hell? What is hell that we living in right now? Jesus Christ Almighty, man. But hey, tell me what you guys think about this individual right here. This man's disgusting, and this is all part of the grift, right? Now, if you want to know about these right wing nut coons out here, it's him, Larry Elder, Candace Owens. I mean, the Sheriff David Clark, or ex-Sheriff David Clark, right? All these clowns. Cause see, I talked about all the coons on the left, like the Roland Martins and the Mark Lamont Hills and the and, who's the other one? Who's the other clown that's on the left, on the Democratic side of the House? Greg Carr and Reese Colbert, who works for the Griot. um, Jim Clyburn, all them clowns that's on the left hand side. But I don't nearly talk about these jackasses that's on the right side of the spectrum when it comes to selling out the black community. And this guy should have an own Hall of Fame wing of his own. That's how this dude's been doing this stuff for decades when it comes to trashing black folks. So if you're not a subscriber to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platform. This shit crazy, man. This shit crazy, man. Shouts out to the LDBC. This your man. Scream at me. Hurt!